ways and reasons as to why, but I say give gratitude to your parents, give gratitude to their parents and the parents before that, because they gave you what they had with the tools and resources that they had, so be grateful for what was received. That's kind of how I like to look at it. I guess glass half full, in a sense of there's so many things that I wish my man, the list goes on, the things that I wish my mom could give me, but it's just like, okay, she couldn't. So how do you give that to yourself? How do you create that in your world? Is that something you really want, or has society pushed these standards on what it looks like to be a black woman, or what it looks like to be a woman, or just what it looks like to exist as you in this world? Like, what do you want? And that takes time, so I know we have busy lives and everybody's not able to come sit in the park in the middle of the day and do what it is that I'm doing, but I'm blessed to have the ability to come and sit in the park in the middle of the day and soak up this vitamin D and just release my mind, do some yoga, look around, listen to the birds chirp. I wouldn't have envisioned this as my life. It just feels surreal most days, and for me it's like, okay, this is everyday life, but this is extra extraordinary. This is a luxury in a sense. So I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful to be able to come and sit out here, even though I got a paper that's long overdue. So it's like I have to put myself in a space to be able to do this paper. I've been struggling with a lot of things with life going around me, because life is gonna forever happen. But the biggest thing is knowing what to do, where to go to create that space for you to get back where you need to be. So me out here stretching, and it may look like a flex, which it is, because I'm talented as fuck. I'm willing to stand on that talent. Like, I know my talents will continue to elevate me. So it may look like a flex, but really it's just me being grounded, me connected with my body, me understanding, hey, what's going on in your world? So it gives me that time to do that. So I think it's very important that every person makes time to do that every day. I have a gratitude practice. I share this with everybody. Before Jace gets out the car every morning, I ask him what is he grateful for, and he has to give me something different each day. Now, of course, I'm not keeping track or tally, and I say what I'm grateful for. And we've been doing that for, I would say, maybe about 2 years, maybe. Buddy, I'm not sure, but it's been a minute. And I have my nieces now, and every morning when I was dropping off at school, it was the same thing. And I remember I was dropping Jace off, and the girls were in the car, and he looked at me when I asked him what he's grateful for. I'm like, and when I asked him what he was grateful for, he looked at me like, you really gonna ask me this in front of other people? And it's like, yes. I asked him the same thing. The gratitude practice doesn't stop because someone else has entered into the picture. You still give that gratitude. Matter of fact, you show them how to do it. You do it so gracefully, so my niece was like, TT, that's a practice that I do every morning before I go into school. I think of one thing I'm grateful for. It's like, life is gonna kick your ass, like up, down, around, side and side, like it's gonna kick your ass. So because of that, you can't stay down. Like, you can't stay in that point. I'm not saying don't experience it, don't feel it, don't understand what those emotions are here to teach you. Please do. And that process looks different for everyone, so I can't tell you what that looks like for you. That's something for you to explore. Understand what it is that you're feeling, where you feel it in your body. That's important. A lot of times you're like, I'm mad, I'm angry, or I'm this, whatever emotion you can think of. When you say that, where are you feeling it at? Like, that's important. Like, you feeling it in your chest, you feeling it in your stomach, your legs, your toes, your ankles. Like, what part of your body are you feeling it in? That's called your pain body. And pay attention to that. So our body talks to us in a lot of different ways. If we spend enough time with ourselves, then we're able to listen and understand the communication is going, because we are not separate from our body. We are not separate from our body. What they say, we are so want your human experience to be? Like, what is your human experience legacy? Like, what do you want people to look back on your life and say? And figure out the best way to live in that every day. And stay the fuck out of other people's business, okay? No. But for real, wake up and live in your purpose and understand that what others eat won't make you shit. Reality TV isn't real. What's real is the world that you create. If you're unhappy about the world that you have the power to do something to change it. If you're looking at this video, I believe that you have the power to do something to change the things about the world that you're in if you do not like it. You can't change the whole world, but it all starts with yourself. Like, what parts of yourself are you willing to look at and say, hey, I can work on this. I can do this to create a different dynamic for my life. What does it look like for you? For me, it looks like still going, even when you literally want to break all the way down. Finding one part of greatness, finding that light in that real dark space, and understanding that I can see that little piece of light. I have the power to create, to light up the whole room, So that faith. I think I'll do this more often. Yeah. Maybe I can start having little park meetups here. We could do some yoga on the stage. The water behind us. That'd be good. Fun, beautiful. Shade is awesome. Look into that for sure. Later.